Okay, this week looking at adding and subtracting fractions. So first one, common denominator, or basically same bottom line. So keep or get the denominator the same. Add or subtract the numerator, i.e. the top, and simplify if needed. So this one, the denominator is the same, so we keep the denominator the same, and then we do 3 add 2, which is 5. For this one, the denominator is the same, the 8s, we keep them the same, and then 7 minus 1 is 6, but 6/8 we can simplify as we did last week. Divide top and bottom by 2 to give us 3/4. For mixed numbers, so you add or subtract the whole numbers, and then you basically do what we did above. So you keep or get the denominators the same, add, subtract the numerators, and simplify if needed. So this one, we've got 2 and 3/5, add 1 and 4/5. So 1 add 2 is 3, and common denominator, 3 add 4 is 7. We thought bubble 7/5, as we did last week, is 1 and 2/5. So we had 3 add 1 and 2/5 is 4 and 2/5. For a subtraction one, so here we subtract the whole number, so 5 minus 1 is 4, and the denominators are the same, and 5 minus 1 is 4, so it's 4 and 4/6, which should simplify to 4 and 2/3, because we divide top and bottom of the fraction. 4 over 6, divide by 2, should give us 2/3, as we did last week. If we've got one where it's slightly sneakier, we've got a negative, we'll deal with them a bit more next week. So we've got 4 and 3/7 minus 2 and 5/7. So we do the subtraction, 4 minus 2 is 2. But 3/7 minus 5/7 would give us negative 2/7. As I said, don't worry about these too much this week. We'll do them next week. So here we've got 2 take away the 2/7, which is 1 and 5/7. Now, what happens when we have different denominators? So different denominators, to add or subtract, we need the same denominator, i.e. bottom line. That's where our equivalent fractions from last week come in. So for this one, we've got 3/5, add 2/7. So here, thought bubble, 5 and 7 both go into, let's think, 35. So we're changing both of these to 35ths. So what would I have to times 5 by to get to 35? I'd have to times by 7. Remember balance from last week, 3 7s are 21. As I said, we did this last week. And then 7 times what is 35? That would be 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So here we started with 3/5, add 2/7. We changed it to 21 35ths, add 10 35ths. Got the same denominator, so it's 35ths, and 21 add 10 is 31. Similarly, for this one, 5/6, add 3/4. So the denominators are 6 and 4. So what do 6 and 4 both go into? They go into 12. So here we're changing both of them to 12ths. So times 6 by 2, so we times the top by 2. Again, balance like last week. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. So our 5/6 and 3/4 change to 10 twelfths and 9 twelfths. Same denominator. So we get 19 over 12. Again, we did this last week. How many times does 12 go into 19? It goes in once with 7 left over. So it's 1 and 7/12. We will do the mixed numbers next week with different denominators.